Okay, I believe we are live. Hey guys, welcome to the stream everyone. What is up? Oh goodness. Hang on. Okay, there we go. And I believe we're live. What's up guys, welcome to the stream. How is everything going? I will forewarn you, I have not played this level in a few days, so give me a little while to catch up. Then we are chilling. I'm excited to stream actually. I haven't streamed properly in a while. Also, let me know if the audio levels are bad or whatnot so I can adjust them, but everything should be alright, I think. Oh god, how's it going, people? Again, just give me a little bit and I will start doing decent runs. It just takes a while to get like into any groove. A couple of things have changed since I last streamed. First of all, you notice the little dot in the top right corner. That is cheat indicator, so I believe if I turn no clip on, see, that's, wait, does that change color or is that placebo? Wait, I move that, what? Yeah, okay, there you go. So, there, it's green. There we go. I've got that on because someone mentioned it in my comments. If you want legitimacy, use cheat indicator. It just proves whether or not you've got, like, well, obviously cheats on. And yeah, so I've got that on now, and I'm going to keep that on for the rest of my time playing the level. I feel like that's a good idea, at least. The Simsa, welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Anyways, I have a couple of little problems with this level I'm going to be working at rewriting today. Because I was really struggling in a session earlier. Yeah, I finally made a stream again. Welcome, man. Good to see you. I have not been streaming in a while. But now we've got some traction for the level. I'm going to try and consistently enough stream. Because, I don't know, it would be really cool to make this a public thing. And I know I struggle socially, right? So, it's sometimes really difficult to stream just because my energy levels just dissipate and I just cannot be bothered. But I do enjoy streaming, always. Oh shit. This level's still impossible, bro. Swa, or S-O-I-R, welcome to the stream. Don't know how to pronounce words, but yeah, welcome nonetheless. Oh god, this is still ridiculous. I hate Aussie time zones. Oh god, yeah, that's... Is it literally 12 hours apart from me, or is it... I don't remember exactly the conversion. All I know is it's silly. It feels weird playing this game. I got the 62 to 100 run on a really bad day. Like, it was a session where I was developing mind blocks, I was not doing very well. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do absolutely nothing today. And then I got past 75 once, which is like a hard point in like relativity to what's around it. And I just passed everything on my first attempt past 75. Which is ridiculous. Nice. Is the level aligned for 60 Hz? I believe it is physically possible on 60, but I don't really know. I believe it has to be physically possible on 60 to be rated, right? So I'd assume so. And if it isn't, it will be. Oh god. We're gonna get through this. As mentioned, I need to gain my consistency back because I have not played for a while. The goal for this stream is just to get a decent run. I'm gonna shoot for like 70 or 68 or 100 and see what we do from there. Because one issue I did with 62 to 100, I'm realizing, is that I was really pushing to get that run for the sake of the upload as opposed to for the sake of consistency. Like, it's good that I got it, but I've only done 68 to 100 once, and then I went for the run after it. That is not good in terms of developing consistency. And realistically, I need to do a lot of runs. I need to normalize doing shit like 62 to 100. Like, that should be a run I do every day as a warm-up for, like, earlier checkpoints. I don't know if this is so 60 Hz for any of the hardship sections, though. No, agreed. Just because it's physically possible doesn't mean it will be, actually possible, if that makes sense. Actually, technically possible is a better terminology, because physically indicates that humans are the ones playing it, but technically it's like, yes, you can pass it. I don't know, man. If you're trying like anything on the main list on 60, you're a madman anyways. I've looked your progress vids, but I've never watched your streams. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm not exactly the best streamer, but I'll do my best to be entertaining. Welcome, man. What's it called? I don't normally stream very often, but I want to stream consistently, because it would be a very good way of just developing an audience for this level. It genuinely... it astounds me how little traction this level has. Because we're looking at something that could be comparable to the next generation of hard levels. Like, I'm not going to necessarily say it's as hard, because I don't want to be arrogant with it. But in the same way that, like, Zodiac is in the same difficulty tier as Tartarus, this is in the same difficulty tier as, like, Eternal Night, Orochi, even... I don't know about shit like Sweeping Demon 2, but... you know, it's up there in, like, the new generation of top levels that are coming out. And it's just got considerably less, like, traction than anything around it. Glad I could stop by and watch a stream. I'm happy to hear it, man. Again, I do hope you enjoy it, and I will get better at streaming, just... if people do me the luxury of letting me stream, I will get better at it, because... I don't know, streaming is really different to other types of content, I find, because with mainstream content, I've done commentary videos for so long, and so I got really good at streaming Terraria without even really trying, because I had such an understanding of the game, right? I was so good at understanding Terraria, and that I came to GD, and I'm just not as well versed in this game as I am in Terraria, which is my game of expertise. So I have to think about the things I'm saying. I can't just autonomously produce like crafting recipes or advice. Additionally, unlike the Terraria situation, it's a game with a skill level, and my skill level happens to be significantly lower than most people. Oh god. So what state is this level at? I believe 62 to 100 is completely finished. I believe there are only 2 parts that need fixing up, and then we might have a finalized version by July 5th. And if that's the case, I'm going to be trying to get the level to a bunch of top players to playtest, so you might see a couple of like small progress videos by some people. Just because I figure it's a really good way of getting publicity. Could you imagine if I could get like a copy of this to Aeon, Air, or EVW? That would be fucking crazy. And, I mean, it's in the realm of possibility. They do that shit with new upcoming levels. What's your hardest demon? My hardest level is Hard Machine. However, I've got progress on Acheron, Firework, a couple of slightly harder levels. I am not a conventional top player, I will forewarn you. So if you're joining this stream expecting to see like ridiculous progress today, that's not going to be the case, but I could get some cool runs. I'll try and make it entertaining. And you know, there's a lot of things to discuss around the level, because I don't know, no one knows about it and not many people have been asking, so there's a lot of questions to answer. What percentage do you have on Slaughterhouse and Acheron? On Acheron, I have 66 to 100, 49 to 90, 33%. So I have some runs. I could very easily get it in like 4 runs, maybe 3. But Acheron's impossible. Have you learned the first half? No, I have not learned the first half. Not yet. It's all going to come, but right now I'm really securing this, like, second half. However, I have done quite a lot of the second half. And there's even this, there's this randomized attack at like 48%, which I'm trying to learn, but it's really hard to practice. And I'm trying to figure out a way I can practice it. Attempts over 250,000. I don't know an exact amount, but I've lost a copy that has like 30-something thousand attempts. And I need to try and find it. I can probably look back at all my streams, because I streamed like the majority of my progress on the old copies. So I've probably got like a solid attempt count somewhere. I'm just gonna be real, I don't know if this is a passion project for you, but don't expect this to be popular. Hard levels are super saturated and people are starting to dislike levels. No, that's absolutely fair. I agree with that sentiment. I believe there's a vitriolic drive in this community that wants to see those hard levels. But there's also, like, especially the people who have to play those levels, they don't want to, because, like, who wants to beat something harder than Acheron? And, see, the downfall is, a lot of people who are, like, in maybe the top, like, 50,000 players in this game, they're looking at the list, and they're seeing reasonably difficult levels that are, like, insane by, like, normal standards. Shit like Yasugarasu, Necromancer, Erebus, like popular levels that historically mean a lot to the community and have been, like, massive achievements. They're being pushed off the list and being replaced by what is essentially a bunch of carbon copy levels that is pushing off levels with historical meaning that are approachable, fun, and yeah, they're being replaced by shit people are never going to play. That's why personally I don't use point to gauge opinions on levels. I just go by my friends' recommendations and play what I want, or I play this. Is the second half harder or easier than the first? It's first half heavy. I believe the way it's balanced is that the drop... No, the pre-drop is going to be hard, the drop is going to be harder, and everything past 53 is going to be a tad bit easier. So like 0 to 29 is going to be like regular, 29 to 53 the hardest part, 53 to 100 easier. That would be the balancing scheme, I believe. Sonic Wave after being kicked off the list by level could put away. Exactly, like, they're not necessarily bad levels, but how many people who would play Sonic Wave are going to play the level that kicked it off? And it's just, the list is a limited format in that regard. The list is not meant to be like a, oh, this level looks fun thing. I know that. But majority of the community see the list as like a guideline for the hardest levels to beat. And just because something's at like 130, they assume it's so much easier than number 1. And even if that's the case, it's like, I don't know, the list gives such a skewed perspective on the game. It's good for what it is, but I don't think it should be used as a metric of skill. This is the best red upcoming extreme because it isn't healthy. I'd argue it is healthy, but it's like a good take on it. Like, I know I'm a Calamity, former Calamity YouTuber and shit, so I should know the connotations of this shit, but if you look at this at surface value, it's red, it's like dystopian, like, hell-looking shit. I don't even know what I'm saying, but this isn't too dissimilar from a lot of, like, recent hell levels. god, this shit's kicking my ass today. Again, give me a while and I will get into high gear, just... Oh my god, this level takes a while. I'm really excited to see some people play this, because it is just... I have no way of gauging how hard this shit is. Could be easy, could be insanely difficult. Hey, that's not bad, we'll go back. Okay, I have not played this wave, which means I'm going to be terrible at it. Are you sure about randomized attacks in a top one? Yes. The reason being is it's one of the more lenient parts in the level and it just adds something. And it's thematically correct. Again, the difficulty of this level is, of course... Well, when people use the term force difficulty, yeah, of course, it's aimed to be a top one. But, like, this level that takes that format and it's a very artistic expression of what that is, because it's got some really fucking goofy shit that's, like, thematically correct in terms of Calamity. But in terms of GD standards, people might think it's really strange, like some of the earlier attacks. If you don't know what Calamity is, I don't think you'll like this level very much, because there's some weird attacks relating to Supreme Calamities that just have wonky hitboxes and they don't make much sense. But it's kind of cool that Vehemence looks easier than it is, because more people try it. I agree. The goal is, I want this level to be published, and I want people to be playing it and going like, what the fuck? What is this? Why is this? And if that happens, that's going to help the level be as popular as possible. Because that's the reward for all the people who have put time and effort into this. That's essentially the exchange you get with verifying a top one. People put the effort in, the verifier, the creators, the playtesters, the host, they all put their effort in, and they get something from it. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. Okay, I'm already playing from 75, what the fuck. Also, another thing I'm doing that's going to help with streaming, this is going to be really good because I intend on doing the podcast soon, right? So I need to learn how to play this really difficult shit while playing Vehemence, because, yeah, that's the whole gimmick of the Top 1 podcast. I'm going to be playing the level the entire time while running a podcast. And I need to accustom my brain to talking and doing that. Which is going to be hard as fuck. $78 to last jump while talking, yep. Realistically, I've done all of these runs a lot. This shit is still hard, and I literally... Oh god, I might actually have a problem today, because the last time I played I mentioned I had a mind block. The part I mind blocked on was 68 to 75. And I did not resolve the mind block, I just fluked it once and did 62 to 100 and said hallelujah and stopped playing. Genuinely though, the feeling of that run was as good as beating fucking Hard Machine. That's ridiculous. I did a 31% run because the level ends at 93. And that felt as good as beating Hard Machine. How ridiculous does that sound? Oh god, this is hard. Oh fuck, okay, good run, good run. Maybe take a break from the last time and practice the drop if you have a mind block. Good shout. Get some top 1 verifier on the podcast. I want to get a bunch of people. I don't exactly know how to contact people, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try and get some interesting guests. Just people with an impact on the game's history, you know. I feel like that's a very good way of going about it. And also, I don't need to get all top players on. Like, a lot of the most interesting people in the community aren't necessarily top players. There are so many good content creators, in-game creators, deco people, just people who make personal content as well. If I could get King Samalot on, that would be fucking awesome. I think Yuko has some connections. Yeah, I could probably ask Yuko. Yuko and Alex actually wanna... Alex is one of the playtesters. They want to get on, and I might get them both on for one episode. And it would just be basically discussing the implications of the level and trying to figure out what we're doing. Oh shit, this level is kicking my ass today. I forget how hard this run is. Nice! Okay, 75 to 100. Shit. That's actually good, what the fuck? I don't normally get these runs, I normally get, like, just shit. I normally get every run to, like, 85 plus, but I need to start actually grinding the runs. It's that click there I just died to. That's the one I need to figure out. That's all to do with the timing of the first two clicks. It's all good. Let's spend some time chilling and just figure this out, you know. Is this fun or what? I have a lot of fun playing it. I think it's very enjoyable. It's my kind of gameplay. Which is to say it's probably not everyone's, but I feel like the people who will enjoy it will really enjoy it. Because in terms of the impact this level has, it's a great fucking top one. Like, the nerves I'm gonna feel at the end of this are going to be unlike anything this game can create otherwise. Even if there are harder levels, like the only thing I compare it to is probably Orochi and then Ascension to Heavens in its own league, because that level being like 12 years long and that hard. At like 90% on that you were going to die in real life. Dream of Cambridge University may be dead as well as staying in my maths course. Oh shite. Well, you know what? Be optimistic, Rip, and if you don't get into Cambridge, you've shot for the moon, you can still land on Afghanistan. I don't fucking know. Okay. I don't know, Rip. I hate the fact that I'm turning more British. I genuinely hate it. It's because I've started talking to my IRL friends significantly more. And all of them do semi-ironic British, and then I've started doing it. Like, we don't actually speak like it, but we do. Okay, yeah, let's figure this out, We've got time. It's gonna be a little bit slow because I am so mind-blocked. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, that was a silly. You sound like a British version of your friend. Oh, God. Wait, there's a window there. There's definitely a window there, like a decent one. What? Oh, there's definitely a window there. That is definitely possible. Is this harder than Azure Flare? I have absolutely no idea. I've never played Azure Flare. I've also never played Orochi, Eternal Night, Sweeping Demon 2, Ashley Wave Trials. I don't know how the level compares, but it's, as mentioned, at the very least it'll be in the same tier as those levels. Like, think about the GDDP. If you had to group them together, this is like within a bracket of those levels. I don't know whether it's above or below because, yeah, I'm just inexperienced. Wait, how do you fix that bug where you hit the yellow? Wait, did you? Oh yeah, Yuko fixed the bug. So, in an older version of the level, let me turn on practice mode so I can demonstrate this and not like leave you all in the dark. It may take a minute to get to though because I'm trash. But basically, at 72, it's hard already. It's one of the hardest parts in the level. but it was actually, it used to be harder. These orbs used to be on top of each other, and the yellow one had priority, which meant that the blue orb was like a frame perfect, despite the fact that there wasn't supposed to be a frame perfect there, which was just great. And it's still got some priority, like you need to click earlier, but there is a window to do it. But I suck. I should play from here for a little bit just to get this click down. It's so hard. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This click is easier in motion, to be fair, but... it's so tight. But basically, yeah. The yellow orb and the blue orb used to be on top of each other, and it was annoying. And now it's not so annoying. That's one of the, like, 4 nerfs that have happened to the level. Oh my god. How the fuck? Bro. Why am I doing worse now I'm actually playing from it? Oh, what the fuck? Dissuade emotion. By the way, good job at your progress and determination. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's play from here. Oh god, I forget how bad this level is playing from like anywhere but the key start was. Because it just... everything flows in this level. But not on its own. How the fuck do I do that part? I've completely lost my ability to do that. So we're gonna have to work on this quickly. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay. This just creates a major mind block. Yeah, you're right, you're right. We'll just do it a shit ton of times. I've also been dying to the 73 ship a lot, which is scary. Again, this part is honestly the only part in the level I've had significant struggle with. 70 to 78. Even 53 to 62 I feel like will get consistent if I give it enough time. I just haven't given it very much. This has never worked consistently. Because I get the click pattern down and it's so precise that it just like dwindles and I need to relearn it. But I will get it down. If I spent 120,000 attempts from fucking 78 learning that wave, I can do this. And then just do that like 8 more times and then I beat the level. That click is being brutal, Jesus. Huh. The thing is, I think that's only a 60 FPS frame perfect. That feels harder for some reason. Scared about the drop wave? Drop wave. I'm trying to think which one you mean. Oh, no, I know the one. You mean the one at 48, right? Which is like the wave part, yeah. I'm scared about that because it's high CPS and really tight fucking timings. This one's fine though. Okay. Nope, I'm not ready for that, but let's go from here. I need to get 68 to 100 realistically, but I don't feel like it's happening. To be honest, I don't actually want to get any ridiculous runs today. I want to do a little bit of no clipping just to get some cool runs for the stream. I also want to play from like 59 and 57, which are 2 good runs of a part I've continued learning. Oh shit, there's stuff to do. Tweezy, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it, thank you. 62 to 100 on stream incoming. The chance of that is so low. even though I did the 62 to 100, from 62 I must have passed the 78 wave over 100 times. Actually, no, that's capped. Probably like, definitely over 50, but probably not 100. Oh god, I forget how hard this shite is. And I just don't know how to get stuff like this consistent, so all you can really do is just play until it does. Pretty fine to play the earlier parts for a bit so your mind takes a break. Yeah, 100%. I'm just going to get this honed in my mind. Once I'm confident, then I'll head back. Hopefully, the goal is we're going to play from 48 a little bit today. Which is very ambitious, but I want to. The only issue with playing from 48 is that I mentioned the randomized attack, but the attack is randomized depending on your position in the previous part. So if you just play from there, the attacks, they're not really randomized because you keep getting the same combination, if that makes sense. Don't really understand it myself. There are click patterns for it though. Was the funny Terraria woman level? That is correct. Oh god, okay, nah. This is still just a mind block. I'm just gonna have to work through this. And you know what? That's okay. Mind blocks exist for a good reason. My friend talked to me about this. It's, with a lot of shit like this, you end up at a brick wall and it feels like a bad thing. But realistically, being at a wall with a game is the absolute best place you can be. Because that means if you change something, then you can get rid of it, and it forces you to change something. And what that's telling me is that there's a more optimal way I can be doing this click pattern. So by repeating it, I'm basically trying to find an alternative in my head. Whether or not that's like subconsciously clicking later or finding a visual cue. Something like that. There is a different way I can do that part that makes it easier. And what you do by learning a level is literally making it easier for yourself by over practicing. I am not going to be playing a top 1 in the sense that I make the level easier for myself every day I play it. So even if it is top 1 difficulty from an unbiased perspective, this is going to be fucking free to me by the time I beat the level, because I will have prepared for it. This looks clean AF. It looks so good. The level looks incredible. Oh, fuck. Nice. Okay, well, it's time. Let's get some good runs from 62. Oh, shit. I remember the jewel. Shit. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's move back. May sound so... Actually, nah. I'll stick with it for a while and just play from here. The reason being, I need to hone that consistency, you know? You gotta hone everything now. You know what, while I've got a live audience, right? I'm curious. Who would you guys like to see in terms of, like, guests on a podcast? Like, any content creators, players, like, people in the GD community? Who would you like to see on? Glad to see you streaming again. This time I can watch it too. Perfect. GD community? Yeah, like content creators, just any like people you know in the Geometry Dash community. I could get on as guests to talk about things. Just people with like a relative level of influence, or like a history of the game, for example. Like a very good basic example would be if I wanted to get someone on to discuss the history of the game, I'd ask Riot to get on. Obviously he wouldn't because I'm a small man. Tech? I actually want to see if I can contact Technical because he's on a server I'm in. But it's the situation where like I'm DMing someone who's probably got several hundred messages like this, and for obvious reasons I can assume he's got like DMs turned off unless it's friends. But I feel I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting a lot of people's time by like pinging them in a server and asking them to discuss it. It's just a bit, I should do it at some point. I hate doing that kind of stuff. You're the only GD creator I know. Oh, hey, I'll take that. By that process of elimination, am I the best GD content creator you know? You know what, yeah, I'm feeling playing from 62 today. I'm just feeling it. By the way, I should preface, my goal is not to get 62 to 100, the goal is to get 62 to 80, and then I can move back. Or even 62 to 79 is quite good. And also the worst, yeah, of course, Wavix, Tech, and Swish, get Kugelblitz, yeah? Those are definitely some suggestions. I was going to ask Cyborg, but he's currently busy, so he might be on a later time. There are so many people I could message, especially top players. The good thing is about this game, actually, that there's a lot of amazing players in this game who would love an opportunity to get a shout out like this and to be able to express their opinions. Because what you're doing on a podcast is it's again another exchange. You get entertainment value from a person with good opinions potentially, or at least differing opinions. You get to discuss and share perspectives. And that makes for an interesting conversation and then an interesting podcast. And they get some exposure, and the good thing about that is a lot of really fucking good GD players don't have the biggest channels for some reason. It's ridiculous. There are some people, like, who have, like, list percent on Slaughterhouse who have less than 1,000 subs. Like, what? What's going on? Favorite Terraria YouTuber? If you don't say Waffle Time, you're wrong. Waffle is the go. Oh my god, I should get Waffle Time on for an episode. I know he's got nothing to do with GD, but I do not care. That would be so fun. I also need to find a co-host, because that would be really good fun. I'm probably just gonna ask Zephyl, because, like, he's got the charisma, the W-Riz, like, he's got everything. Mine is get good, that's also very good, that's very good as well, that's very good. I know someone will list on Acheron with like 100 subs. Jesus Christ. I like GP and Mr. JFL, both of them are fucking goated, love both of them. Especially JFL, he's just awesome. One of the nicest people I've ever known. And also likes torturing himself, so, you know, we have that in common. What should I DM to get good WO? Say, wait, could you actually tell him I said hi? You can say it like Radium says hello, he's streaming. Just because I used to speak to him so much. He was in that big ass collab I made. Oh my god, that video I made, I forget, what's it called? Beating Terraria but every boss switches my teammate and I got like a bunch of big YouTubers in. That is one of the best videos I've ever made. Like, I don't care if it's objectively unpolished. That is probably my proudest video. That took me like 120 hours to edit, and it's nothing special, but it's just because there was so much footage. Terraria SMP? Nah. I'm good, bro. Terraria is fun, but trying to get into content is what ruined the game for me. To be honest, I could probably play it now. Like, it's not like I have the same mental issues I had a year ago, but there's an issue of them resurfacing, you know. And I do not want to risk that. That would not be fun. And there's only so many times you can have fucking mental breakdowns online before you lose the sympathy of the public and you just become a mental problem. Like, realistically, there's probably a lot of people out there who talk about me as if I'm a mental case and I shouldn't be verifying this because I'm mentally unstable. Just because of how my community knows me. Oh shit! Good, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. It's been a minute, man. How's it going? By the way, Git, you should do a fucking video on this level. It's literally a Supreme Calamitous themed GD level. That is content right there. There is at least 500,000 views and clickbait you can do with that. Beating the Calamity mod in Geometry Dash. Come on, like all capitalized. Actually, no, nothing capitalized, but in Geometry Dash, question mark, exclamation mark. And then just fucking explode in the description and tags with a bunch of GD and Terraria keywords. It's going great for you? I'm happy to hear it, man. How many frames is in the 63 mini cube click? Looks ridiculous. Pretty sure it's a frame perfect. I know there's roughly 40 FPS frame perfects in 63 to 100. But a lot of those are weird timings and I don't know how to properly measure it. I just used frame stepper and calculated last time, so... I'm switching to variety soon. Oh, nice. I mean, variety content is exactly what everyone wants to do. Are you still doing your cooking videos, mate? I know you were doing... I don't know if it was culinary school, but you were training to be a chef, right? Or am I misremembering? I just streamed FNAF on my second channel a few days ago. Sick. That's... Okay, first of all, goated streaming game. Second of all, that's really good to hear. I'm happy people are doing other things, man. Like, everyone jumping ship from Terraria and becoming their own creators would be the best possible scenario. How many attempts do you have right now? Over 250,000. I don't know how many exactly because I've lost a copy, and so I don't have an exact amount, but I know it's over 250,000. I have not been playing too much recently, actually, because, again, after I got the 62 to 100, I had a few days break, and before that, I wasn't really playing the level much either. Because I'm just busy, man. I've got a job now. That's about it. I'm lazy as fuck. I do nothing. My life is nothing. I'm worthless than a summer ant. But it's all good. I still make vids on Terraria, but I also do variety. Of course. You don't abandon it fully. That's when you start getting like 8 views. Dude, I haven't even abandoned Terraria fully. I'm doing a fucking Terraria verification. That is literally... This is... Again, one of the reasons I actively pursued this verification over other ones was that it is the perfect fucking... It's good for my demographic. It's good for the GD demographic because it's the top 1. Like, this level literally merges my 2 worlds on my channel, and it does it well. And I'm actually getting views on GD videos. Like, do you know how insane that is? I uploaded Geometry Dash content for like 2 years, and it got like 5% of the views of my Terraria shit. And now this is the primary shit. No cooking for now, need to focus on my team. How's your career though, Brett? But dude, I would not call it a career. I'm playing Geometry Dash, you know, I'm doing nothing. But, to be fair, there's a career in it if I'm intelligent. I've got a bit of a dilemma, right? and get as you definitely understand something I don't, because you're successful as shit now. I have gained like 200 plus subscribers in the last 3 days, and I've got momentum. The channel's going okay. The videos are getting slightly more views again. How do I keep that momentum going to become a prominent GD YouTuber? I'm already thinking of a discussion video I'm gonna do, of recording, like, discussing key questions about Vehemence, comparing it to other levels. You know, I'm excited to hear that, or see that, and of course, aside from my personal channel, I just want to grow this level as much as possible, so everyone involved benefits from it. I'm kind of disappointed the people who've made part previews haven't gotten more views. Because the parts people have made on this level look insane. Look at this. This genuinely looks incredible. And like, there are videos with hundreds of views, not tens of thousands, which is the potential of part showcases. Good luck on your GD content, and keep up the grind. It's good, man. It's actually kind of working. Oh, but I haven't played this part in like a while. Okay, perfect, okay. There we go, perfect. Never mind. Oh my god. Oh, this is just horrible. Please work. Okay, this isn't okay. Okay, let's just do this again. Lots of people just can't appreciate more niche things like, some starting out of less momentum doesn't help. Yeah, fair enough. The ship part to the drop where the screen moves with you is so good. Agreed. This level has such a cool aesthetic. I should preface, this part is ridiculous. Like, this entire 53 to 62 stretch is ridiculous. But it will get consistent, I just need to put time into it. And I'm going to be playing from 59 for a while. Because it's too hard otherwise. Oh my god, I forget how hard this shit is. Okay, yeah, like, that makes sense. Shit, okay, there we go. Okay, I need to set a checkpoint. There it is. Okay, I remember the click pattern. Nice. Then I need to play from here. Oh, in a bit, yeah, good seeing you, mate. Do you practice 7 days a week for 3 hours? I do not currently, no. Ever since I got a job, it's really hard to do that. So I just play when I can, and I do bigger sessions on the days I can. For example, I've got today off, so I might play for like 4 or 5 hours. I've got tomorrow at work, so I may play for an hour in the evening, but I can't promise anything. And I just make up for the lost time by playing more on my free days. This part is so strange. It's like, I'm done. Yeah. Perfect. Also, I rewatched the first Vehemence stream, and looking at your first practice run is so interesting. Really? In what way, can I ask? Because I'm pretty sure watching me die like 8,000 times in my first practice run would not be interesting to everyone. Yeah, we're going to spend a lot of time playing from here today. It's very important. Oh god. Oh. Are you balancing for enjoyability, or is this just meant to be the hardest thing ever? Bit of both. It's not got priority in terms of the goal. It's supposed to be playable and also hard as fuck. Again, my goal with this level is I want it to be like Firework, Zodiac and shit, as opposed to being a top one like Tartarus. Or, actually, you know, like Mayhem or Unknown are better examples. Actually, even Mayhem you can do runs on. Shit like Sonic Wave Infinity and Unknown. Just like levels that someone who isn't quite ready to play like main lists can't even go on. Because shit like Zodiac and Firework, there are people who, like, when those levels released, they got like small progress runs on it. People who wouldn't conventionally beat those levels. And I want that to be the case for this level. I don't want it to be inaccessible to players who aren't like necessarily in the top fucking 500 worldwide. I want people to be able to at least do runs of this level and have something to enjoy, and I think the level will be enjoyable for that purpose. I really hope so. Otherwise, like, there are going to be 3 people in the game's history who will play it, and none of them will like it. Oh god, this part is ridiculous. That transition does not help. I might do some no-clip runs, honestly. I know it's not ideal for practice, you do not need to tell me, but it's just fun for a start. Use the normal cube coward now, bro. I like this one. Finally changed my icons. And they're still boring. Okay, 2 deaths out there is not bad. Shit. It looks so easy to be a top 1. I believe so. It's definitely harder than Acheron, so yeah. Additionally, no one can gauge the difficulty of this level by watching it. Because the reason being, and Swyborg broke this down to me, this is me paraphrasing, but he said the gameplay is very linear and straightforward, which in turn presents the level as being easier than it actually is. Your hardest is Bloodlust, good for you. I think this level might surprise you. Got a track laser. Well, it's not out yet, but... Okay, there is something wrong here. Okay, I'm gonna continue doing 60. 2 to 100 because I'm not ready for that yet. I need to go back to that shortly and fix it. Yeah, I need to properly get 62 to 100 down. There are still a lot of mind blocks. The fact that I'd compare 62 to 100 to Tartarus is a bit strange, but like, I'm not bad at the game, and I spent 260,000 attempts to do 62 to 100. That has to at least be that hard, in my opinion. Like 2.5 months, which is longer than I spent on hard machine. What's specifically hard in this level? I'd say 70 to 73 is a very hard segment. A lot of frame perfects in that part, and a lot of really awkward tight clicks with very, like, weird visual cues. And I have no way of consistently doing a lot of this, which is the main issue I'm facing with this level. A lot of this feels like it will never get consistent, even though I know it will. I feel like 250k for 62 to 100 indicates this might be humanly possible. No, I'm just bad. That probably would have taken Zoink like 5,000 attempts. And realistically, the over 1 million attempts I'm putting into this level is going to amount to some of the top players in like a year's time beating this shit in a matter of weeks. But it's still my achievement, so I don't mind. And it allows to build anticipation for it, so, you know, it works. Plus, how fucking cool it would be if, like, I don't really have much of an impact on GD, right? And then my one achievement in the game is verifying a top 1 in 2023. 2024 maybe. That's my one contribution to the community. Okay, now I need to practice from 68. Is this level enjoyable? Yeah, I'd definitely say so. Hard machine to a top 1 is a crazy jump. Yeah, I'd definitely say so as well, especially because of what type of level this is. Hard machine is its own achievement. It does not prepare you for any other top levels. Maybe mentally, but like I knew I could beat hard machine because it did not mentally pain me. This level is intimidating. Because I feel like I could play this, and I could be playing to the best of my ability, and you have to sit through some days, which literally tell you you're going to do nothing today, and you just have to sit through it and play. Which is why I'm happy about getting the 75 to 100 I did, because that might be the best run we get on stream today. Shit, man, I'm actually sucking. All top players are hackers anyway, except you. Yeah, good point. There are literally 0 legitimate players on the list. Yep, you're right. Therefore, I am the unanimous #1 spot, taking 70,000 attempts on Crimson Planet. You're right. I am the pinnacle of masculinity and GD. Shit. But if I could just stream this level every day, that's all I need to do. And then I will be absolutely fine in terms of beating it. I just need to start streaming more. Can you do a full no-clip run from 0? I cannot, because I probably wouldn't be able to. I can do a no-clip run from 48, if you want to see that, but even so I can't guarantee it. Sure, let's do that for the sake of the content. Curse isn't a hacker, neither is Zoink. Well, I'm fucking about, don't worry. Okay, let's have a look. I'm not gonna do it yet, I'm gonna get there. What the fuck? Okay. I thought that was supposed to be a hard segment and I've never practiced this before. Okay, so it's that, then you go done, then up there. This part is still being tested and nerfed, by the way, because it is ridiculous in its current state. Then there's this silly stuff. This ship is ridiculous. I will just say that now. Okay. So here's the no clip. Okay. No, okay, I do not remember how to play it fully. Hang on. Oh god. See, this is the issue. I've never practiced these randomized attacks. Because of the way the randomizer works. I don't fully understand it, so if I go back here, I'm pretty sure I might get different attacks. Also, I need to reset again. Let's see. Nope, still the worm. Okay, we'll just have to take it, I guess. Sure. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, this will take a while, by the way, but I will try and get the run. I've got 15 deaths. Shit, I'm shit. Oh, I actually did the part well. Not there though. This part either never kills you or it kills you 8 times. Jesus Christ, I forget how hard all these clicks are. Okay. I quite need help on a level, not about building or anything, but I made a solo top 10 to be verified by wolves. But I need some opinions about it if it's actually as hard as it's meant to be. I'm not good for giving insight on difficulty. So, do you think this is harder than Unnerved? Is that Sakup in Circles or Silent Club Step? I've not, oh, Silent Club Step, you mentioned Villain. Not Villain, Vision. I personally can't comment. I've never played Unnerved Silent Club Step. Okay. That was pathetic. The issue is, this level falls out so easily in terms of my consistency. There's always something I die at. See, there's that. I love your vids. I appreciate it. Thank you. Huh. I love how #1 Demon Story themed. Also, good luck, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay. Let's try and figure this out. All I know is this is tight. Hey! That's not bad. Yeah, let's just play from here for a little bit. I want to see if I can get 53 to 60. This part is fucking hard as well. Is there no end screen? There is an end screen. Well, there's at least something now. You think like 5% on this level is harder than stalemate? No. I think anyone could do 5% on this level. Although the beginning is hard, but like it's just not much gameplay, so. Additionally, the first 2% is just an auto, so basically, what you have to do is a ship challenge. I physically cannot do this right now, it is just saying no, basically. All I can really do today is play from 62 by the looks of it. It's up to you, I like the level. A lot of the theme deco is very nice and want to stay tuned for new runs and streams. Good shit, thank you so much. Again, I'm not necessarily the best streamer, but I hope I can at least be entertaining to you. When are you gonna play from zero? I'm afraid I haven't learned that part of the level yet. So, it's gonna take a while to even play from zero. But that's okay. It's understandable, but I have had a hit in my consistency because I haven't been playing. So today's stream has literally just been like a rehabilitation. It's not going to be much longer, but it's nice to at least do something, you know. Meridian Best Streamer 2023. If we beat Vehemence this year, then yeah. But I doubt I can do this in the time I have left this year. Here's the annoying part of this level. You know how to do everything, it just doesn't. You know, if I wanted the best stream roll, it would help if I could do running commentary while doing this fucking abomination. It is so difficult. I need to figure out why I'm not able to do this part currently. It's just 68 to 73 that is being an absolute nightmare. I'd argue just the entirety of 68 to 79 for now. It feels like the click patterns I was doing that were working consistently just don't exist. So, I need a new one. That seems simple, but what am I actually doing there? Ooh, there's something to that, there's something to that. Just checked your channel is full of Terraria content. Glad you got the opportunity to beat Calamity in 2 different games. As I said, it's a really fitting level for me of all people to verify. Oh god, this is where it gets fun, baby. The fucking 10 hour 71 to 100 grind. To get one click consistent. I am actually just playing really poorly today as well. These are a lot of deaths that don't normally happen even when I'm playing not great. So I've definitely developed a lot of bad habits by leaving the bad habits to like marinate basically. I really should have kept playing after the 62 to 100. But I just physically couldn't. Because I was so excited. Yeah, I've lost my ability temporarily to do 68 to 79, so we're just gonna spend the rest of the stream trying to get that back. Then I'll have to go, but we can do that. Oh god. I love this level, I hope it gets verified soon. I would not hold your breath, but I would keep an eye on it, because it will happen eventually. Just a very long eventually. You know what? I'm not going to end the stream until I do a 68 to 100. Let's do that. Which is still a huge run, by the way. That's like Zodiac difficulty. Honestly, dude, you're amazingly insane. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Oh god, it's hard to be positive when you play something you know other people in the community could do in like 2 days. But regardless, I'm happy with my progress. And I know I'm doing okay. There's going to be a lot of people saying I'm guaranteed to drop it, but you know what? I'm going to prove every single one of those people wrong, and then there'll be a big fuck you notice in the Vehemence completion. Buying a stream too? I appreciate it. This is all we need to do for now. Just chill out and do this. How many attempts do you have already? Over 250,000. You'll be like that guy who beat Slaughterhouse in 600,000 attempts? No, I'll be like that guy who verified Vehemence in 3.7 million attempts. Who doesn't exist yet, but he will. I wonder if it's going to be a wake-up call when I look at my attempt count on Vehemence and it's over a fucking million. Watching you struggle shows how ridiculous this level actually is. Thank you, man. I can do it. It's just this is a really bad mind block I've left for like a week basically, and so it has gotten really bad. This part I could basically pass like every couple of minutes before, and I don't believe I've done it once yet. Actually, I did it once. I did 68 to 82, didn't I? Yeah, it has gotten so bad. Oh god. This is what happens when you let ego take over and you stop practicing because you did 62 to 100 once. Do you think you'll be able to get the GD attempt world record? Oh, definitely. If I don't, then I've been gypped. Oh my god. To be honest, it's not the attempt count I'm worried about, it's the fact that I'm going to spend over a year of my life playing this level. And if I drop it, then all that time is wasted. So I basically have no choice but to follow through with it. Which is nice, but it's also a double-edged sword because there is so much pressure for me to fucking verify this. I am doing what could be the greatest achievement in my life currently. Which is scary, but it's not like it's all I'm doing as well. There's a common misconception I've seen a couple people ask. They look at my attempt count and assume I'm playing it 15 hours a day. No, I just grind attempts fast. Someone spent 1.3 million attempts on BSC and 87%. Jesus Christ. I'd argue comparing the attempt count of a fucking level that's like 10 seconds long to a 2.5 minute, or almost 3 minute long top one is kind of weird, because obviously the VSC difficulty is so condensed. If I have like several million attempts on a top one that is this long, that's an entirely different metric of time. And again, attempts don't mean much. What's more important than attempts is the time spent. Technically speaking, I could beat a level in like 1,000 attempts, but spend like a week consistently playing it if I distribute my time right. Or I could do it in one day, spend 5,000 attempts and do it quicker because I grinded it out all day, but yeah, I don't really know. Regardless, attempts do not matter, even though they do in my head because I'm dumb. I can't wait for this to be placed on 1 and hard machine being like top 40. The further a level goes down, the faster it continues falling. I'm actually doing so terribly. Wow. I cannot pass it once. Jesus. This is Calamity styled, right? Yep, that is correct. I'm actually doing atrociously. Oh god. I need to figure out that click. I am not passing it at all. And even so, I'm dying to the thing after it, which is not normally a choke point. I've actually lost so much consistency, it's kind of terrifying. To be fair, this is what most play sessions are like. You play, and it's going well until it isn't, and then you hit a plateau. And then you're literally just playing for the sake of reprimanding your mistakes, instead of making progress. But I assume that's what the learning process of something like this is. Kind of hard to place Avernus and Zoink as the only one to beat it. Yeah, that's fair. Isn't Avernus getting a rework? I don't know if it's a rebalance or a nerf. I don't think it should be, but, you know. Because, regardless of what you think of Zoink, he put the time in to verify that. And if you did that for anyone but Zoink, they'd deem it as unfair. If it was Doggy verifying, for example. Fuck. Same death as last time, right? But hey, that's at least something. Hey, there you go. Okay, let's do it. To be honest, I just like playing from the duel. The duel is so fun. The goal is to do 62 to 79 now. Then I'm happy. Even if we don't get that, however, I'm honestly happy with the result of this stream. It's been really fun coming back. I just need to stream more. I always enjoy it. Like I just like talking and reading shit. Getting consistent, nice. I'm trying. I wouldn't say it's consistent necessarily, but actually, to be fair, I did like almost back-to-back attempts, didn't I? Shit. And of course, streaming is harder. I do not care what you say. Playing on stream is harder than normal, so if I can do 62 to 79, that would be amazing. I just don't want to introduce anything else, because I'm struggling so much at the little amount of gameplay I'm already doing. It's crazy how Zoink was able to compete against the hacker. Yeah, it genuinely is. It's because Space set a standard that he felt an obligation to match, and then they were... Zoink, basically... this is going to be super nerdy, but you know the hyperbolic time chamber in Dragon Ball? Same concept. He basically had his skill accelerated. The thing is, Space isn't bad at the game. Space UK is probably a better player than me. But anyone willing to take shortcuts like that is... I don't really even know how to word it. He could be better than me, but he never will be. Because I've never once dared to cheat in this game. And it should be obvious that anyone who does will get caught. But luckily, they're actually discovering people's hacked achievements. And they're sourcing it out, which I think is a good thing. You have a harder hardest than Space UK. To be fair, he did Tartarus rather quickly, didn't he? He beat Tartarus like it wasn't his hardest. He beat those achievements, yeah, he beat those levels, you don't like him as well, that's completely fair. Realistically, if he's allowed ever properly back into the community again, that's an absolute failure on our behalf. Because we have the luxury of making an example out of someone who has given us all the leverage to do so, because he's done nothing but shitty things. And regardless of what he's doing, like, he hasn't tried to atone, or not atone, like, reprimand his mistakes. He's just kind of accepted it, apologized, and he's just there slightly again, as if nothing's happened. I know he's not playing GDA anymore, but, like, someone like that should never be allowed into the circle again, because there are so many people who idolized him. There are also people who probably had fucking mental damage. Not mental damage, but like self-esteem issues from being inferior to someone who'd set an impossible standard. Even top players and shit probably felt mediocre in his presence. Yo, Dragoon, welcome to the stream, man. What's up? Dragoon, I'm doing so poorly today. I'm doing awfully. Vehemence is kicking my butt. Is it good to jump from deadlock to stalemate? I've been playing for 3 months. I wouldn't recommend jumps because, and this makes a lot more sense to me now, what makes you good at the game is your ability to fix broken click patterns. And what you're doing by jumping is you're going to take a significantly longer amount of time than you would normally. And you're going to have to, one, focus on your mechanics, because your mechanics isn't something you've mastered at that stage. And you're also trying to do click patterns you want. That's the issue of doing jumps very early on in the game. You haven't got enough time on the game to know the physics. It sounds silly, but I'd argue I have pretty close to perfect control over my icons. And that's something I've got from like almost 3,000 hours of playtime. And that's something I didn't have like last year, I'd argue. And the reason I have it is because I've been playing more levels. So I'm not playing levels, I play the game, in which the level is a way for me to control the game, essentially, as opposed to just learning click patterns. Is it bad if I'm wave carried? Not at all. Well, 24 viewers only, expected much more. I think you underestimate what that means. The fact that there are 26 people concurrently watching me live, it's fucking crazy. Like, just visualize that in a room, 26 people sat behind you watching you play GD. That's like my entire room full of people. That's a lot. Being wave carried is pretty good these days since most of the hardest levels are wave based. That's a good point. I'd argue it's very good to play a wide variety of levels so you can get used to the game. The goal is to have 100% control of your icons, which will in turn give you the best ability to learn. GD is literally just pattern recognition. Yeah, Colin, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. How's it going, mate? It's a lot for someone with 24k subs. Majority of my subscribers are from Terraria, yeah. However, I do hope that I start getting more views on my Geometry Dash streams, because recently I've gained like 200 subscribers. Like literally in the last few days, because of the Vehemence progress. Which is super nice. doing good. I don't know if you saw, but I beat Rust a few weeks ago. I heard, man. Fucking GG's. That is ridiculous. Especially because you didn't even take like a shit ton of attempts. You did it well. You are just an incredible player, man. You're how I should have improved. I just jumped to like levels that are convenient to jump to, and now I'm just way out of my depth. On a serious note, genuinely, man, you're one. I said this. I said this to you, and I've been saying this. You're going to be fucking ridiculous at this game, and you're starting to become that player. And I was right. I was completely right. So chill compared to other streamers? Yeah. I do my best to be laid back. This game can very easily annoy you. And of course seeing like funny reactions comes hand in hand with GD content, but personally, I think there's a subset of people who don't appreciate those loud reactions, and so a more laid back streamer. Not to say I won't celebrate if I get a good run, but like, people appreciate that mellow energy, the more laid back commentary. And of course, if I'm in cool with friends while playing this ever, then I will be slightly more energetic. But like for now, why? Like there's no purpose. There's no purpose for me to be like unnecessarily loud or energetic or screamy. You know. Is this harder than Eternal Night? That is a great question. But anyways, no, I'm joking. I've absolutely no idea. It could be harder than Eternal's Night. All I can say is it's in that tier of difficulty. Like up with the new generation top ones that are coming out. And I definitely for sure know that it's hard as balls. What is the hardest part of this? 70 to 73. Right now. This run is redonkulous. Oh god, okay, I need to wait from 68 again. I am genuinely playing terribly. I've actually lost my ability to do this part. I may literally need to relearn the entire part in my own time. Just because I don't want to keep streaming just nothing but this. That would suck. I actually suck today. Oh god. Okay, that's fine. This level goes hard as fuck. Yep, I agree. This level is great. Oh god. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream there for today. I'm not feeling that up to it just because this level is kind of kicking my ass. But actually, you know what? What do I do? What do I do? Wait, I had a thing. Where is it? Where is it? There was this level that my friend made me, and it was absolutely amazing. Where is it? Okay, I want to introduce to you guys one of the best levels in the game. Now, you may be noticing something is slightly off in this Time Machine copy. This is Time Machine. My friend Iron made this. But every triple spike is the first jump in Acheron. Oh yeah, this song will be long, sorry. Oh god, never mind. Oh, I'm sorry, I've ruined everything. But Yes. There you go. I'm not gonna do it on stream just because of that. Is there anything else I can play on stream for a little bit? I don't want to do that for now. Oh god, what levels exist? Is Slaughterhouse hard? I've played it, but never properly. How does something like this compare to Vehemence? That is the question. Is this easier? I hope so, otherwise I'm going to be really embarrassed. I'm just going to play levels for a little bit because I want to get out my head with this. Sometimes the worst thing you can do is continue beating the dead bush. Try chop step? Chop step. Oh yeah, sure, we'll do that instead. Chop step, what is that? I forgot you guys can hear the song, so I might as well do that. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I wasn't even practiced, goddammit. This is hard. How hard is this? What the fuck? This is hard as balls. Huh. Why did I do that? That was unnecessary. It's like mid-plat, okay. Got you. Oh god, I'm not good at shit like this. Not at all. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Sorry, my ADHD is being strange. I need to actually play something hard. What's difficult as shit? What levels exist? Huh. I don't even know, man. I'm just being silly. Harder than Vehemence? Nah, probably not. What do I even play, man? There are no levels that exist. No, I'll try Slaughterhouse again. I was gonna do this. Wait, never mind. Someone said minus try? What is minus try? Oh no. Ooh. Shit. How did I do that first try? Oh my god, that's tight. Holy shit. That is so hard. What the fuck? This is so difficult, what the hell? God. I have no idea if that's... Oh god, I'm being autistic, I don't know why I can't play anything. Can I still even play Hard Machine? That's a question. Probably not. Have not touched this level in decades. Have not touched this level since the death of the Queen. Big L. Big Lizzie. Oh my god. Wait, what? I did this? shit is impossible. How did I beat this with delay? I still remember you mentioning that about the Queen. Bro, the video's title is In Loving Memory of Queen Elizabeth II, Hard Machine 100%. Okay, so... Dun, da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh god, that's impossible now because I don't have the song. How did I beat this? This is impossible. Bro. Oh, I forgot how to do Shalom as well. Then the impossible part. Cannot believe Swib beat this in like 6.8k. That is ridiculous. Okay, now the hard part. Who's ready? The funny click. I died here 343 times from 0, baby. How great is that? And it's still impossible. Bro. You did 54 first try? How the fuck? It's a shit frame perfect, my guy, what? How do I... There you go. I have weird click patterns for this level, I remember. I remember a lot of people telling me that. I just realised it's got the weird nong again, it's silly. Okay, then... I don't know, man, what? There's like 0 levels here. You know, I'm just gonna play some wave challenges, why not? Just get my anus handed to me by every level here. Stop the cat, okay. Let's have a look. This is not very wave challenge of you. Can I do my unspoken spam? That's the question. Because I am the best spam player in the game. Okay. No, never mind, I can't. Yes, I can. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Yeah, I can play a wave challenge. Send the ID in. Is hard. Oh, this is really difficult. What the fuck? How, wait, that isn't possible to do that, right? Nah, just know what? I think I'm gonna stop playing right now because I'm feeling a bit ADHD and I feel like I'm just gonna play levels where I'm supposed to be making an omelette for my diabetic brother. So I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna end the stream there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'll try and stream again. And my GD's frozen. Okay, there we go. Alright, in a bit, guys. See ya.